So now I'm going to ask you an interesting question. What negotiation strategy can you learn from Vijay Mallya? Or is there one?
Yes, there is. Kingfisher Airlines was a wonderful airline. It was great in terms of service, in terms of various other things.
You mean to say in-flight entertainment?
In-flight entertainment as well, yeah. But one thing that I think was done for the first time was you had a welcome message from the promoter or the chief executive of an airline by way of video. And that video by Mr. Vijay Mallya was professionally scripted. Okay, so I'm sure plenty of people who have flown Kingfisher Airlines would remember at least a little about that video. It starts off by an invisible selling strategy that we call social proof, and we've done a video on that. He starts off by saying, "Welcome to the award-winning Kingfisher Airlines."
Okay.
So there's a strategy used right there, right at the beginning. Then he talks about the airline. He talks about how he is personally involved in handpicking the staff. So it's again personalization, which is again something that we've spoken about when we spoke about reciprocity. The ending is very, very interesting. And plenty of people, I'm sure, must be wondering what is the impact of him saying that. So at the end, he would say, "Thank you for your business. We realize you had other options."
Wow.
So
why would someone say that? Like, what's the strategy behind it?
So that's an advanced strategy of labeling.
Labeling.
Yeah. So let me talk about the basic strategy of labeling before we go on to the advanced strategy of labeling. Labeling is when you are putting a tag on a certain person. You're telling him that you are this. Now, if that's a good tag and the person is happy to have that tag, then he will try his best to live up to that tag. So if you talk to a child and he is not behaving himself, you want him to behave in a more mannerly way. You could either tell him that, "Hey, you better behave well with this person, with your uncle or with your mom, or you will get a punishment." That would be the most basic thing that most people would use. But that's a fear strategy. It's not a very effective strategy because it's negative. Instead of that, a positive strategy would be that you shouldn't do that because you're a good boy, and good boys don't do that. Now that is a much more powerful strategy because you have given him a label of a good boy, and now he's going to do his best to justify that label. Similarly, in a negotiation, it can be used very powerfully, and I personally have used it and have benefited a lot out of it. So I had a project which was given to a software guy. I was absolutely sure that this guy was the best person in the market to do this job for me. I tried lots of other people and the rest of them were pathetic compared to this person. At the same time, I wanted the best price. So I told him that I am definitely going to do this with you. You've quoted X. I'm ready to give you X. But if you can reduce it and still keep a decent margin for yourself, so if you can give me a more reasonable price, I would be very happy if you can give me that reasonable price. Now, you can imagine how he feels when he gets an email or when I'm talking to somebody and I'm telling him that I am going to do the deal with you. I am willing to pay you the price that you're asking. Obviously, they're very elated when they hear that. And when I'm saying that I leave it to you, if you can reduce the price, please do it. A form of labeling is used. The labeling is that I trust you.
Okay.
I know that you're not going to overcharge me. So please keep a reasonable amount for yourself and please don't overcharge me. I'm trusting him that he's going to give me the best price.
So is this invisible labeling?
It's invisible, yeah, it's a part of invisible negotiation and it's invisible labeling. So now he is duty bound to, if he wants to live up to the tag of a trusted person from me, then he's going to do his best to give me the best price. And he did reduce his price substantially after that. So I have used this in a negotiation, and obviously it's a part of negotiation science. And coming to Vijay Mallya's closing point, by saying that you had other options, we thank you for giving us your business, we realize you had other options. He is labeling you as a smart decision maker who has checked that he had other options, and then you've come here. You've not come here by fluke. And he's labeling you indirectly as a smart person. So if you're a smart person and you've chosen his airline and not any other airline, then obviously you made the right decision. So it's an indirect, very, very advanced form of labeling, and it works very well at an unconscious level. So labeling is extremely, extremely powerful. You label a person, and obviously your other strategies have to be implemented in the right way, and that person now strives to live up to that label, and that can be very good for a long-term negotiation and a long-term relationship.
So let's label the strategy and make sure that we use it.
Thank you for watching this video. We are sure you had other options.